Let me give you a very specific example of how police is using predictive methods, predictive data science, predictive analytics to find out regions which can have possibly crime being occurring in near future. So police is also using a lot of analytics these days. One such system is crime and criminal network tracking system, which is being used in India and in other nations, which is usage of analytics for better provisions of citizen-centric services, which connects many police stations across the country and facilitate investigations, detections, and prevention of crime. So that means you can invest a crime with the help of data science, you can detect a crime with the help of data science, you can prevent a crime with the help of data science. You will see a lot of online fraud that is happening these days with respect to banking activities, with respect to hacking of the email accounts, with respect to hacking of the houses, with respect to hacking of any business sensitive information. So how police is dealing with that? How cybersecurity cells are dealing with that? They're using data science practices. They're using the data sets, they are analyzing it, they are applying various business intelligence methods, they are applying various machine learning methods to understand and to predict who could be the culprit. So these are some of the areas that predictive analytics is being used, and this we are terming as predictive policing. So which works in different ways, like predicting places and times with an increased risk of crime. That is one of the things. Predicting potential future offenders. So let's say somebody who is repeating the offense, somebody who is in habit of pickpocketing or who is in habit of hacking the account. So police is trying to predict such people. Police is also creating profiles for past crimes. Somebody who was convicted for a particular crime, because police has all the records in their police stations for a particular person. So just digitizing those records and then running the data science algorithms on those records, on those data sets, will help them in getting to know about the different kinds of criminal profiles. And then probably predicting that, who can be a target of a crime. For example, the police is providing security to a lot of VIP people because they suspect that a particular person may be a victim of crime or a threat from some group. So therefore, that is also a job of police to protect citizens. And that is how police is trying to use data science methods to understand which areas could be sensitive burglaries, for any kind of theft, for any kind of pickpocketing, and try to enforce more powers over those regions and to have more management being done over those areas. So these days you'll see a lot of sensitive areas will see a more number of police vans being patrolling that area because they sense that this could be an area where a crime can happen. So that's where the police is becoming more alert. So, and what are the kind of different data sources that police is using? So crime data from the police station databases, that's one obvious thing. Then environmental data, including crime seasonal patterns. Is there a particular season when crime happens? Is during that particular time when people are going for vacations, that is the time when a lot of thefts are being happening. So just police is trying to understand the seasonality, the patterns. That is where time series forecasting comes into picture. That is one of the statistical methods that is being used. Then what are the different neighborhood compositions that are there? The area, the locality, the kind of cars, the kind of houses, the kind of lifestyle that people are having. And of course, the call data records and other mobile phone data records that needs to be tracked with respect to understanding of the crime. But it's all under the legitimate purposes, not for illegitimate purposes. So based on the historical data, police is doing analysis with respect to regressions, repeat methods, social network analysis, law and order analysis, risk assessment. So a lot of things are being done. And what is the outcome? The outcome is that with the help of data science, the police is able to have an impact on reducing the crime in several regions. And they have evidences for that. And that builds a better citizen trust on police. People trust police if they can prevent crime. So, that kind of improvement between government and citizens, the police administration with the help of data science is giving us. And this is not just Western world, this is being used in India also. So that's how progressive we have become, and we are using data science to have certain level of predictions being used for good purposes in the society. And another case that I would like to touch upon is with respect to your utility service provider. Utility means your electricity, gas, water, telephone. These are all utility services that you use in your daily lives. And there, a lot of countries are using smart meters, where smart meters is able to give data on energy consumption by different household, that a particular house is using how much electricity, how much water, how much gas, how much telephone, how much internet, and so on. And based on every household demand, or rather household consumption pattern, the government is able to uh, forecast how much energy would be required to fulfill the needs of all the houses in the country. So that is where smart meters with respect to data capturing facilities are being used, and data sets generated out of these smart meters are used for finding out the demand that would be generated, and government can accordingly plan different plants, different source of energies, different kind of resources that are required to generate those energies, maybe windmills, maybe solar panel systems, maybe coal-based systems, any such sort of systems that is required to create that level of energy, that government can predict with the help of demand supply data sets that are being monitored by smart meters. So again, here traditional techniques like time series based forecasting, machine learning based customer classifications, clustering, fraud predictions, power consumption analysis, all these are coming from machine learning and simple deep learning techniques. So data science has got different flavors, different kind of use cases for different areas of governance with respect to citizens and government participation. So government is doing it intelligently in a lot of nations. So that brings us to the question that why India needs it to have algorithmic government in system. Because we are a large population, we don't deny that. We have to deal with it. We can't change the number of people that are living in the country, but we can always change the way we serve to those people. And that way can be enhanced with the help of data science, with the help of machine learning, with the help of artificial intelligence. And that is where we would be able to provide high, services to the high demands. We can decrease the time required to give services to the citizens with the help of algorithmic solutions. And we have digitized a lot of services in recent years. In past 10 years, probably, you have seen a lot of government websites being evolved, a lot of platforms coming in, a lot of initiatives have been taken. So now the next step is to perform data science on the data that is generating out of those platforms. That is where large scale data is getting generated, which humans cannot read manually. We will need some algorithm to use that data set to find out any kind of insights. Therefore, India needs usage of such algorithms, such solutions, such data science practices. And of course, this is a better time to have, because now we have people using a lot of mobile phones, a lot of internet connectivity is there in large parts of the country now. So we have better technology penetration. We have matured citizens who are using the mobile phones, smartphones, laptops, tablets. Of course, in rural regions, we are yet to see usage of tablets and laptops more, but they are extensively using smart devices, smartphones. So that ways, we are having a good kind of penetration, good reach to the citizens right now. And if we have to stay with the global standards, we will have to, move towards such solutioning where automation can happen with respect to some of the decision making being done in the government side.
To watch the full Odin Talks video, click on the link in the description.